What if I told you that most cybersecurity mistakes don't happen because of hackers, but because the business environment isn't fully understood? Before you activate a firewall or conduct a risk analysis, there's one critical question that rarely gets answered correctly. What does your organization truly expect from cybersecurity? In this video, I'll reveal what no one tells you about NIST, COBIT, MITRE, and ISO. How understanding your environment can prevent disasters. And a real-life story where failing to do so nearly cost a Mexican company $2 million. The hidden mission. According to NIST, everything begins with the organization's mission. But how many CISOs have actually read their company's strategic purpose? You don't understand the mission, you can't align controls or justify investments. Let me share a real case. A fintech implemented expensive authentication systems, but it failed to meet its real mission, trust and simplicity for the user. The result? Lost clients and regulatory penalties. See the problem? Cybersecurity wasn't poorly designed, it was poorly understood. Does your current architecture truly respond to your organization's mission? The voices you don't hear, COBIT and ISO, are crystal clear. You must understand stakeholders. But who's talking to finance? Legal? Marketing? Most cybersecurity teams talk amongst themselves, but don't listen to those who drive the business. An HR manager can either be your greatest ally or your biggest risk. Tip: create a stakeholder matrix like COBIT suggests, but include emotional and non-functional expectations. Because if you don't know what the CEO expects, you'll never truly protect what matters. The legal monster. ISO and NIST demand compliance with legal, regulatory, and contractual requirements. But no one tells you how to understand them if you're not a lawyer. One company signed contracts in Europe without considering GDPR. The outcome? Fines, lost clients, and forced data migrations. Here's the lesson. If you don't know what you must comply with, you don't know what you must protect. And here's a game-changing question. Does your legal team fully understand what your systems do and what data they process? What you truly need to protect. Do you know which services and capabilities are critical to your organization? MITE says, protect where it hurts most. But many companies continue protecting what's easiest, not what's most important. Use an operational plus technical dependency map. It's not the same to protect a web server as it is to secure a cloud-based supply chain. And here's something almost no one does. Have you identified single points of failure from a business perspective, not just an infrastructure view? What isn't understood can't be protected. Effective security starts before the firewall and the SIEM. It starts with understanding your environment. What isn't understood can't be protected. And if you're still not sure how well you know your organization, here's a question you need to answer today. Could you explain in under a minute how your cybersecurity strategy supports your company's mission? If the answer is no, this video is just the beginning. Subscribe, and let's keep solving and delivering value to our businesses through cybersecurity. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.